Hello everybody, my name is Pravus, and welcome to more Faster Than Light. I know it's surprising to come back to this game since it is a little bit of an older title, but a couple days ago I happened to be watching some FTL on YouTube and it got me thinking, one, I still love this game and would love to play some more, and second, I've never really tried messing with mods for this game, and I know that there is a fairly robust modding community, so we should see what the community has to offer, and we're starting with what is considered to be one of the better overhaul mods called Captain's Edition, which adds in a load of new content. Tons of new weapons, new events, some new mechanics as far as socializing with your crew and upgrading your ship. Pretty cool stuff, and I want to have some fun with this. And if you guys like this, well then maybe we can come back with some other overhaul mods in the future, like Eldritch Horrors. That could be kind of fun. Now, as far as our starting ships, some of these have been reworked a little bit. For example, you can see this is a totally new missile for the Kestrel. So all the starting ships have been tweaked ever so slightly. Plus you can see some extra textures down here, which is kind of cool. I think we're going to try playing with the Slug Ship, which I have not played with before, not only in this mod or even in the base game, but it has a pretty interesting playstyle in this mod. First off, we have two light lasers, which can pierce through shields and do crew damage. They do not actually do any normal hull damage. So this is what we use if we want to start slaughtering enemy crews and try to scrap enemy ship's hull. Also, we have an anti-bio bomb, which synergizes pretty well with this, and a dual laser, which can do some normal damage in a pinch. On top of that, though, we have some unique augmentations. The targeting jammer would allow us to disable one or two enemy weapons, but it does take up 2 power at the beginning of combat. And also Slug Repair Gel, which can automatically repair any hull breaches, but here's the interesting part. It indicates that we command a rogue slug ship, which enables piracy and truce breaking. I'm pretty sure that's going to mean that we can actually attack civilian ships, and also, if an enemy ship surrenders to us and we accept their payment, we can then just kill them anyway. So the slugs are vicious little boogers, and I'm looking forward to having fun with that. Now, we are, of course, going to be renaming our slugs based off of our patrons, and a couple of people have already won the straw poll. We have Lord Dragon Reborn for one, and we have Greg Marks for the other. So welcome aboard. Let's begin. Now, I haven't actually played with this mod before. I just did a bit of reading as far as what's involved. So a lot of this is going to be new discovery for me, even though the mod has been out for a few years at this point. So whenever we're at an empty beacon, and in this case, I guess we started an empty beacon, we have a couple of new options, including socializing with the crew or trying to make some upgrades. Now, I think a lot of the upgrades require that you have certain augmentations first, which I do not really have the right ones, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to try socializing and talk to one of the slugs. The slug explains that slug gel is actually made of nanobots. Some people believe we are some kind of mystical beings. They buy our slime and think it can fix hull breaches. It's like I would buy the air you exhale and hope it would cure my enzyme gland problems. Yeah, stupid aliens. Freaking slugs, they are just the actual bad guys of the universe, I'm pretty sure. So sometimes you can learn a bit of background information and lore, sometimes background information about the crew members themselves, and other times bad things will happen, like let's say you socialize and get drunk with one and then you pass out and the rebels start catching up, or maybe they give you a quest, right? Cool things can happen by interacting with the crew, and sometimes bad things. You never really know. All right, so the exit's way over there. Let's just go this direction and see a bunch of different options as far as where we can go. I'm not really looking for a store or anything, but we'll see. Nothing happens over here. Let's try socializing again. Let's see. The slug wonders why you never consider surrendering when combat turns nasty. Just swallow your pride and give away some scrap and fuel. Enemies do this all the time. Is this so difficult for you to do? Yes, of course. I'm the player. The player doesn't give up. Let's go to, let's go up over here. We don't have to go directly to a distress beacon, though, of course, more combat is always going to be very exciting and tempting for me. Okay, so we find an enemy patrol ship. I could try jamming one of their weapons. I know I'm going to need the power to get my dual laser and stuff going, but I think we can jam at least one. It looks like he has 2 weapons here. So let's use up 2 power real quick, and it appears to be useless. All right, so it failed to work, but I don't think we lose our power bars anyway, so that's fine. Let's turn off the medbay, turn on the dual laser. There are no crew on a drone ship, so these lasers are going to do me absolutely no good right now, alas and alack. But the good news is the dual laser is actually pretty good, so I'm happy with that. They got a lot of beam weapons. Well, not beam weapons, lasers. Blech. Okay, well, I'll get my shields up. We lost some weapon power. That's not great. Let's try to knock out their shields if possible. There we go. And then we can focus on getting their weapons. Okay, lost the medbay now. Just taking a little damage. Overall, it's not that bad. We just gotta knock this out quick. There we go. He loses his big gun. All right, now we should be fine. Let's try taking out his piloting system. He shouldn't be able to do any damage to us at this point, and we can prevent him from being able to... Whoop, the enemy is trying to run. We can try to prevent this guy from dodging me or something in the future. Let's try taking out that engine. There we go. It's not going anywhere. All right, so the drone's malfunctioned, and we should be able to finish him off. So let's go ahead and, well, first let's just dodge as much as we can. There we go. And now go and do some repair jobs. Get these all fixed. We get 15 scrap, we get 3 fuel, and we get a drone part. Drone parts are useless, of course, but that's A-okay. Do we want to keep the, let's say, Greg Marks here in the engines, or do I want to keep in the weapon room? I'm kind of thinking the weapon room so that our, crew-killing weapons can charge a smidge faster, because if we ever get into a situation where I'm trying to kill their crew, guess what? I can't knock out their weapons. So I'm really going to need to be able to kill off their crew rapidly, and I think every little bit of time off on these guns is going to be very useful to us. All right, let's try going over here. Then we can head down to the distress beacon and see if there's anyone worth killing, or pirating, I don't know. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials. All right, let's explore. What do we find? Well, we've gone into the asteroid field, and we take some damage because we're fools. Great. Well, let's go ahead and try to just draw out some of the... Are these asteroids just piercing straight through? Holy crap, these asteroids are going way too fast. Jeez, dude. We just took a load of damage for no freaking good reason. I hate these asteroids. Please charge up the FTL drive a little faster. Get me the heck out. Holy crap. Distress beacon. Because I'm in distress. Didn't even have a chance to repair, but there's too many freaking asteroids. You follow the distress beacon to another small asteroid belt. Gosh dang it. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. They message you, help, our shields are down. I don't know how much longer we can last. Oh, fine. We'll try to shield them, and we get a little bit of damage, and they gave me nothing. Not worth it. All right, that's it. From here on out, I'm going to be a brutal little slug, and I'm not going to help anybody, ever. Okay, now we're fully repaired and we dealt with any fires. I'm like 3 jumps in and I'm already at half health. That's how bad this is so far. Good lord. Rough. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on over here. There is going to be a pirate. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. Nah, I don't think so. You got missiles. I'm going to go ahead and try jamming you. Okay, so it looks like that also once again failed. Let's try charging up these light lasers. We need to kill their pilot and their guys. We don't even care about shields is the funny thing. Yeah, we literally don't care about shields. Let's go for a little bomb action. Pew. Okay. And then I think we can try using lasers like this, and that killed 1 person. This guy's got a little bit of injuries. Shields are down, and we got stunned. Fun. Here comes another missile. Good lord. People are just not being very kind to me, are they? All right, let's try to kill this guy. There we go. Got it. 23 scrap for me. That's how we want combats to go. Whether they're actually going to work out that way, different question. But, woof. This is a bad start. Okay, moving on to the next area. Do we want to go into the nebula? I don't know. I feel like nebulas are more dangerous in this mod. I think I want to ignore those. Let's take a different route and try to avoid some of the dang hazards. A rebel ship. Oh, that's a new-looking one. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see the safer world we provide. Well, you won't, but you get the point. They arm weapons. Jam it? Yes, jam it. Okay, so I think we did successfully jam and disable at least 1 weapon. That's something. I'm going to turn off oxygen and add on the anti-bio weapon for now. Let's just keep an eye on this for the moment, but I want to try to hurt some people if possible. Starting with maybe the pilot, let's go ahead and use a missile part to do some damage to you. And then we're going to shoot you and shoot you. Okay, so 1 guy is dead. Also created a breach, which could be useful. Let's go for another bomb. This should do double damage on 2 people now. That's what we call value. I like it. Maybe it took a little bit more damage again. What kind of weapon was that? I don't know, but he's dead. A heavy ion Mark III. Nice. Well, I can't fit a heavy ion Mark III on anything right now, but I might be able to sell that in the future. I don't know. I mean, depends. Let's take a look at that heavy ion, see what it does. Requires 3 power. Sucks. 16 seconds to charge. Oof, okay. Well, it can cause huge amounts of ion damage, so it can shut down most shields pretty darn effectively. To do that, though, I mean, to make use of this, I'd have to do it in conjunction with my dual lasers. I feel like this ion gun plus a really good beam weapon might be usable in the future, but it'd be a little on the tough side. Let's go ahead and turn the oxygen back on, by the way. My life support's getting a little uncomfortably low, just like my hull. Let's go to this distress beacon and see if there's anything new and exciting. Let's see. We find the source of the distress call. It is a small research station. Laboratory fire got out of control. We're gonna dock, and we're probably gonna lose some hull in the process. Managed to actually pull it off, and we get Dr. Jones. Your name's not gonna be Dr. Jones for very long, though. Let's go ahead and get the shields upgraded with you. So this is where you're gonna be located, and what should we name you? Great question. Let me check my poll. Looks like it's gonna be Joseph Johnson. Okay, I am trying to pull from the Patreon list, by the way, instead of Discord nowadays, because it's just proving to be a little bit too difficult to jump back and forth and cross-reference. I sometimes lose track of people, so if that bothers you, I apologize, but this is what we're going with for the moment. You can destroy stations, I think, but they're usually pretty heavily armed. I'm not sure it's always a good idea to do that. Where else do we want to go? We can go over here, then jump here, and then jump here or something. You know, those are all options. Sure, let's do that. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get as much experience as possible before we leave. Demand the surrender of a rebel ship's goods. Sure, why not? Let's see. We're going to try to take their cargo by force. They once again do have 2 weapons. I'm going to go ahead and do a jam. And it looks like we failed to do that. Okay, fun. They have some sort of a defensive drone. It's an anti-combat drone, shoots at my combat drones. Okay, so if I launch like a laser drone, it would just shoot them. I don't really care about that too much. That's fine. Let's go ahead and use another bomb. I'm going to try to kill this guy fast, because I want to try to kill off their pilot. Let's also try shooting the guy in weapons. Okay, we caused a breach. This guy... Oh, we got breaches in both areas. Well, let's use another missile part to try and kill the guy who is currently running the weapons so that we can have this charge a little slower. And then this guy's running off somewhere. I think he's going over here again. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, come on. Oh, no, I used the bomb in the wrong place. Darn it. All right, I'm in a bit of a dangerous spot. Let's see if we can survive this dang beam. I need to kill this guy. Come on, come on, come on. Don't want to use up any more missiles if I can avoid it. I hate using up missiles. The ship refuses to fight, but you still detect life signatures. Apparently, this was a prisoner transport. The single survivor offers to join your crew in exchange for their freedom. Some scrap, and we get an NG. Ooh, that's exciting. You can go to my engines and run those for a little bit. I just noticed we have 0 sensor systems on here. That's fun. All right, well, we got to rename Hua. Who's it going to be? The answer is Lex Howard. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and rename you to Lex. That's more recognizable to me. There we go. All right, so Lex is going to be our NG running the engines. All right, so we got 4 crew members already. I mean, we're pretty low health, but having 4 crew members is certainly quite nice. We also do have a fair amount of scrap. We could use this to try and go for, let's say, another shield bar. That's tempting. Let's see what my options are for a jump. Do we want to do that right now, or do I want to save this and hope for a store? I kind of want to hope for a store, to be honest. We should be able to survive Sector 1 at the very least, right? All right, you arrive to find a number of ships convening around a station. You tune into their unencrypted communication channel and overhear half of their conversation. It seems they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. Okay, so we could use the light laser and offer to shoot their crew, or a biobomb to offer to dissolve their crew. I will offer to shoot their crew for them and just disintegrate their crew so you can take an enemy ship intact. There you go. They quickly scan your ship and say, it appears you could help. A bandit has made off with some very important cargo, and though I doubt they have any understanding of what it is they stole, we need you to capture the ship intact. Agree. All right, a quest marker in the next sector. Do not destroy them, is what they're saying. That's fine. That's fine. I probably couldn't destroy them even if I wanted to. What's this? What's the Federation ships? The smoking remains of a Federation squadron is limping towards this beacon. The ships all show heavy damage. Some are losing oxygen through hull breaches. Others can only power impulse drives. We can ask for help. They can still spare some supplies to aid you in your mission. Take the equipment on board and wish them farewell. We get a Hull Smasher Laser Mark III. That's a pretty big gun. Again, requires 3 power. Charge time is 15 seconds. Fires off 3 shots. Double damage on systemless rooms. Really good if you're trying to kill an enemy quickly rather than disable an enemy. I mean, between the heavy ion and the heavy laser, those are both pretty solid together. Not fantastic. I mean, it's no Flak 1, but they could work together. That said, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's necessarily what I want. The good thing is, it does offer me a load of scrap if I want to sell it at a store. We can get one more jump in before we move on to the next area. Let's try socializing again. Let's speak with the NG. Ask something specific. It does not, and immediately walks away. All right, so the NG did absolutely nothing. That's fine. Moving over to the exit. Let's see if we got anything going on here. A well-defended planet is orbited by a long-range relay, the only way out of this sector. You pick up an automated message from a nearby space station. There appears to be a local shipwright that can perform emergency work on military ships. What's your specialty? Offer to upgrade my sensor system. I don't have a sensor system, so that's not helpful. Thanks anyway. Where do we go? Pakzuk territory or the Endless Frontier? Let's try going to the Endless Frontier since I'm already low on health. All right, now we have a new thing to worry about. The crew is glad we made it out of the sector. You consider how much fuel to spend during the long-range jump. If we use our emergency fuel, I think you get a standard amount of time in the sector. If you spend 2 fuel to get a little bit faster travel here, I think it delays the rebels catching up for a couple of jumps, so you have a little more time to explore. I'm uncomfortably low on fuel, but I'm going to try it anyway, just because I want to show off how this works. And then while we're here, let's socialize again. I'll talk to a mantis. Talks about the joy of feasting on raw meat. Well, that means nothing to me. There's the quest. To get to the quest, we are probably going to want to go down this way. I want to get that ship and find out what they got. I also very much need some stinking fuel. Let's see, an asteroid mining colony. I don't really want to give up my missiles, so I think the answer to that is probably not. All right, let's go this way. Very dangerously low on fuel. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. There's a black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. You have extra military-grade explosives. Everyone wants these. We could try to destroy the cloaking station. Dear God. I feel like we will not come out of this ahead. They've got at least 3 weapons. I see 1 here and 2 here. Nope, 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 and nope. Hey, a store! Okay, thank God. Some fuel, some repairs, and other things. That's what I needed to see. So let's strike a bargain over here. Now, first off, they have a trader. So trade is a thing. In this mod, we can buy some things like consumer goods, space rations, and so on, and it goes in my augmentation slot, so you have to have some cargo space. But maybe in the next sector, we'll be able to sell it for a profit. Let's try buying some consumer goods. 16 seems low-ish. As far as what else we could buy, backup battery and stuff, no, I don't think so. So do we sell off these weapons? I think we probably do. I hate to do it, but I think we probably do. That said, I mean, here's the thing. These lasers are not going to last that long. They only can breach through 2 levels of shields. So soon, we're not going to be able to make use of these. That said, I desperately need the scrap. I think we go ahead and sell both of them. I hate to do it, but I think we do. I need to buy fuel. I need to buy some health. A couple more fuel, and that'll have to be okay for the moment. Let's save the rest. Buying cloaking could have been nice too, but oh well. All right, quest time. Now we know there's gonna be an enemy ship, so I'm gonna scrap the crud out of it and hopefully get something good. You have at least 2 weapons. 2 crew members is not a lot. I don't think I need to shut any of this down. I think we're okay. Now he does have cloaking, which I hate. So he's charging up weapons and I can't. That's fair. That's fun. Okay, he took a single shot at me. I should have upgraded my shields. He's got a burst laser. Ow. All right, so he took a shot on our O2 and stuff. That's no good. Biobomb, let's try to injure their pilot. I want to be able to kill him quickly. And fire you, fire you. We did not manage to kill their crew member. Let's try that again. I hate to use up my bombs, I do, but we have to get rid of their piloting and stuff, make it harder for them to dodge me in the future. Here comes the burst laser. You can fire while cloaked. Lucky you. Must be fun. Seriously, must be really nice to be able to do that. All right, he's back on piloting. That's fine. Do we use a bomb again? I don't think so. Let's try with the lasers and see if we can kill him. Got him. All right, we get a breach missile launcher, plus we get some extra scrap. All right, we secured the ship and wait for the merchants to arrive, so this is what they give me. Ow, ow, ow. He got a couple extra shots in just to spite me. Fun. Let's go do some repairs real quick, and then we'll move on our way. Okay, good enough. We have 150 scrap. I don't know where we're going next, but I think now's the time to go ahead and get an upgrade for the shields. So let's do that now, just so we have a bit more survivability. Do I dare go in the nebula? Answer no. I just don't see an advantage, especially if you have no sorts of sensor systems. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's not. A derelict freighter is floating near this beacon. It could contain something valuable. Let's attempt to salvage it. Fleet pursuit is doubled for a jump, but we did indeed get some good stuff, so that's nice. Hey, look, a store! Let's try going to the store and see if there's anything good. We could sell off the extra missile system if we want to. Let's see. Has another trader again. Don't really care about this, and these don't seem like good prices anyway. What is a Frig mine launcher? Drops a mine that slowly hones in on the enemy ship and detonates in close proximity, only damages the hull. Takes 1 power, requires a missile to use. Interesting. But it can pierce through 5 levels of shield, so it's guaranteed to pierce, and can do 3 damage. Very interesting. Auto beam, okay. Fast charging beam that continually keeps ships under fire. Charge time of 5 seconds. That's pretty fast, truth be told. That's really fast. Huh. And then, of course, there's a hull beam Mark II. If we got rid of my bio beam and instead I swapped over to using the dual lasers, this would allow me to start destroying ships instead of relying entirely on my light lasers. But if we get rid of the anti-bio bomb, then I'm pretty much committing to this. What does the breach do? Requires 3 power, very good piercing, and does a load of damage. Stun of 6 seconds, very high chance of breach. I don't think I want it. Consumer goods still will sell for absolutely nothing over here, so we don't care about that. I think we're going to do it. I'm going to sell the anti-bio bomb, and we're going to try swapping over, and I'm going to get the auto beam. And I have no idea how good this is going to be. But, oh crap, I just realized we actually don't have enough power bars. You need 2 bars. Right, let's get another power bar here and here. And let's turn on the dual lasers. So now with a dual laser and an auto beam, I think we can start doing some serious damage. And if it looks like they have very small crews or we're not worried about their weapons, we can swap over to light lasers and try to kill them. It just gives me some options more than anything else. And I like options. Options are good. Okay. So an unmanned turret waits at the station. That's not a drone, regular ship. That's a turret. Fascinating. We can try shutting down your weapons. You got, looks like ion weapons. I don't care. We're going to go ahead and ignore some of this. So you got mind control. I wish you would knock that off. You have lasers, so I wanted to use my dual laser to knock out your shields. And now we want to... It looks like this can only hit really 1 room at a time. Let's take out your weapons. Why did you not fire? Hey! I don't know. I decided not to fire. Try that again. Okay, apparently I have to click and drag it somehow. Fascinating. All right, well, this beam may not be quite as nice as I thought it was going to be. Come on. Oh, good lord. Okay, the charging time's a little off, apparently. I gotta get used to this weapon for a second. There we go. Okay, so it does sort of work. If you can knock out their shields and just let this keep going, that could be pretty good. Let's try to take out the mind control, because it's kind of annoying me. And we'll just go ahead and knock out your shields the rest of the way, and then we're good to go. Okay. Yeah, the beam does fire fast. If you can get their shields down quickly, the auto beam could be useful. But I'll be honest, I feel like maybe this was a bad purchase. It doesn't seem that good. I mean, it gives me some options, but it's not that good. All right, let's see. You guys have, it looks like 1 weapon. I think this is one where you actually might be able to just kill you outright. You got some drones and stuff, but meh. I think instead we're going to go ahead and try going for some more light laser action. We'll have a little bit of fun with this. And you know what? I might as well turn on the dual laser. We could do some damage to something else, but I don't think you can pierce through my shields, so you're like an obvious just disintegrate target. There we go. See? Case in point. Let's try knocking out your shields. There we go. See? Got that out of the way. And if we fire both beams over here, maybe we can kill them. So, question. Does levels of shields impact how much damage we can do to the crew members? Like, could we have killed these guys in 1 volley if they didn't have any shields? Does each layer of shields reduce the amount of potential damage? I don't know. Okay, well, we got another breach in over here, which seems to have worked pretty well. I don't think I'm going to worry about killing him. Let's just do some damage and get you killed like so. Wait. He's going over here to the shields again. Let's try to kill the last crew member. Got him. All right, and it looks like we find another prisoner who offers to join. Sarika. Hello, Sarika. Let's move over into the doors because I guess that's kind of the only place that makes sense for you right now. Although you are a human, humans learn skills pretty quickly if I recall. We could actually swap out Lex and let Lex be my repairing Engie, kind of on repair duty since that's what they're best at. So this actually lets me specialize a little bit more. I like that idea better. Let's see, who are we going to name you? Answer Preston DeBoer. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So 5 crew members now. That's pretty exciting. So let's see. We could go to the exit. I think we have to because this little yellow line is telling me that next jump they'll be in range of this. So we have to head to the exit now. We're still running low on fuel, and I'm a bit concerned about that. What do we find here? Let's see. They want us to give them fuel. No. And I think I'm going to seize your supplies by force. You are about to commit an act of piracy. This may disturb the crew. Slugs don't mind. Yeah, okay. You command a vessel of the sky and treacherous slugs. Your crew knew this mission wouldn't be that clean. So I think there is kind of a morale-ish sort of system in this mod, where some people might just betray you if you do horrible things. But in this case, I think we can get away with it because I'm a slug. So all right, let's do that. The cargo ship wants to escape. No. I'm not gonna let you do that. We need to get our lasers up and running and see if we can kill their pilot. Also, see if we can knock out their engines and just delay them a little bit. I thought you didn't have any fuel. Apparently you did. There we go. Did a little damage at least. So that counts for something. Just keep hitting his shields. I'm trying to delay this guy from running away. Okay, there we go. Enemy FTL has been delayed. Kill their pilot. There we go. Pilot's dead. There we go. All right, so you're firing off at least a couple of big weapons, but I got 2 levels of shields, which means we're in pretty good shape. Let's try doing some damage. He resisted it because he's a rock. Must be nice. All right, there we go. Keep hitting the shield, the engines. There we go. Damage it again. Keep hitting their pilots whenever they have one. I don't want them getting away. Not to mention, actually, we could just kill the guy repairing it. There we go. Oh, now you're not going to repair your engines at all. You're very screwed. Wait, where are you going? Tell you what, I'm going to knock out your shields real quick. Maybe not. Okay, he's going to head over here. We know he is. Nope, he's heading over here. Fascinating. There we go. All right. There are no more life signs remaining on the civilian vessel. You murder these poor people, and this constitutes an act of piracy. Your crew might be disturbed. No. We already had this event, and I'm a slug, and slugs are allowed to do these things with no moral repercussions. We get a load of scrap out of that arrangement. Nice. Okay, so what else could we do? I think we'll save the scrap for next sector to figure out what we want to do. Let's go ahead and make our jump. We can go to Unexplored Nebula, or we can go to a Federation zone. I think we go to the Federation zone. It is a hostile zone, but it's not a hazard zone, and honestly, the hazard zones probably scare me a bit more than fighting. So let's go over here. Now, we're low on fuel, so I don't think I can do the accelerated jump. I think we have to use... Oh, their pursuit is doubled for 2 jumps. Yeah, you really want to be able to use that, don't you? Let's socialize with the crew. Talk to the human. The human had a boring dream. Well, thank you for sharing. All right, I think that's a good enough place for us to end this first episode. Obviously, a lot more that we need to explore, and of course, I'm quite concerned about the rebels catching up to me. 5 crew members is certainly nice. I'm really kind of regretting the auto beam, but... I was actually kind of hoping it was going to be able to hit more than 1 room, which is why I thought it might be a good idea. But maybe we'll be able to find a way to make this work, especially if we can find a way to pair it up with an ion beam that keeps the shields down so we can just keep hammering a single room. Maybe. We'll see. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I'm going to ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.